Look, brother, the moment a woman realizes she has lost you, her mask starts to crack. As long as she believes she has control over your attention, your validation, your emotions, she can play her game of power. But when that control slips, when she sees your silence isn't temporary, when she feels you're no longer waiting at the door like before, her behavior changes. At first, she may act indifferent, pretending she doesn't care. But beneath that indifference is panic. Women thrive on the certainty that you will always be there. One of the first ways she shows this is through anger disguised as indifference. She may act cold, dismissive, even arrogant. She might say, "I don't care what he does," or, "He was never that important anyway." But this is just a front, a defense mechanism to protect her pride. Deep down, she does care. She notices. She feels the emptiness. Her coldness isn't proof of power, it's proof of loss. And if you stay grounded, you'll see through the act. Because indifference that loud is nothing more than pain in disguise. Another way she behaves is by testing you, fishing for reactions. She may send random texts, post suggestive things on social media, or mention your name through mutual friends. These are not accidents, they're hooks. She wants to see if you'll respond, if she still has influence, if she can pull you back. And the irony? The more you ignore it, the more obsessed she becomes. Nothing unsettles a woman more than a man who truly doesn't respond. She may also display fake happiness. She'll post pictures with new people, exaggerate her joy, show off her life as if losing you improved it. But if she had truly moved on, she wouldn't need to prove it. Real happiness is lived, not displayed. Her need to broadcast joy is her way of convincing herself, not you. When she sees that you're unfazed, her facade begins to break. Real happiness doesn't need an audience, validation does. Perhaps the clearest sign is sudden kindness. She might start speaking softly, reaching out politely, checking in. This isn't love returning, it's control slipping. She's not being kind because she respects you again, she's afraid you've truly detached. A man who sees this knows the difference. Genuine love builds slowly, desperation shows up suddenly. Guilt tripping is another tactic. She might remind you of past moments together, saying things like, "I can't believe you moved on so fast," or, "After everything we had, you don't even care." But notice, this guilt isn't about missing you. It's about losing control. She misses the power she once had over your emotions. When you no longer respond to emotional blackmail, her panic deepens. Indirect manipulation is common. Instead of talking to you directly, she uses mutual friends, family, or social media to plant hints. She wants to know if you'll break your silence, if you're still orbiting her world. These actions aren't connection, they're subtle manipulation. She may reminisce about the past, old jokes, shared pictures, private memories. This isn't nostalgia, it's strategy. She's trying to pull you back emotionally. Women don't live in the past, they live in present emotions. Bringing up the past shows that losing you is unbearable. Provocation is another method. She might poke, test, or subtly insult you, hoping for a reaction. Silence kills her. If you remain calm, refusing to engage, you win every time. Sudden vulnerability can appear, too. She may open up about fears, struggles, or pain. But this is not intimacy, it's a tactic to pull you back. A man who understands this listens with compassion but never loses his frame. Jealousy often masquerades as curiosity. She'll ask about your life, check social media, or subtly probe if someone else has replaced her. Nothing unsettles her more than knowing she's replaceable. Competitive energy may emerge, she might flaunt achievements or relationships, trying to show she's winning without you. But if she had truly moved on, she wouldn't need to prove anything. Competition is a mask for loss. Regret and nostalgia surface next. She may say, "Remember when we," or admit, I didn't realize what I had back then. This rarely comes while she still feels in control, it only happens when she sees you've detached. The regret is not about missing you, it's about missing the version of herself who once had your attention. Mirroring your energy is common. She might adopt your calmness, detachment, or self-focus, post about self-love, or act unbothered. But this isn't growth, it's reaction. Inconsistency gives her away. While you remain steady, she swings between pretending freedom and reaching back. Subtle sabotage may appear. She might cast shadows on your reputation, question your character, or downplay your progress. Her words cannot erase your reality, her bitterness only proves her loss. Confusion sets in. Her actions and words won't align, one moment harsh, the next soft. This is not strategy, it's inner conflict. She doesn't know how to position herself because she no longer holds power. She may try to rewrite history. Downplaying your importance, exaggerating her own efforts, this protects her pride. Losing a man who has outgrown her is too much to admit. Subtle re-entry attempts follow. Liking an old photo, sending a casual text, asking for advice, these aren't signs of love, they're fear of irrelevance. The final shift comes when she sees you've outgrown her. You are no longer just moved on, you are someone she can never reach. Her respect and regret replace anger or manipulation. She treats you as the man she cannot have. False reconciliation may occur, emotional dramatics, or desperate attempts to pull you back. But to the man who has detached, these are hollow, they no longer move you. Ultimately, her treatment turns into quiet admiration mixed with regret. She watches as you build, grow, and thrive. Every success reminds her of what she lost. Admiration and regret hurt her more than anger ever could. So here's the truth, when a woman knows she's lost you, her treatment spans cold indifference, tests, fake happiness, nostalgia, jealousy, desperate re-entry, and ultimately quiet surrender. But the reality is clear, the power dynamic has shifted forever. She no longer controls you. You control yourself. And that, brother, is when peace becomes the ultimate victory. Peace is untouchable, unforgettable, and the greatest proof that she lost a man who rose above her.